Hi, ladies. Nice outside, ain't it? It is. Hi, Chris. How my girls doing? Are you taking good care of my babies? What do you think? You do? Here comes Miss Tutty. There comes my other three girls. Come on, you little waddle heinies. Come on, you just waddling around. Y'all crack me up when you all walk. Yes, you are. Karma, what you doing, girlfriend? Hey, Tut-Tut. Well, hello. Y'all ready? Is ready for what? Alright, let's go and walk over there. Welcome back here at Tanya's place. I am a little bit embarrassed to talk about this, but this is real life and I think I need to share this. So let's talk chickens. Nugget is doing much better, and she has been evicted out of the basement to come back outside, and her crop really healed up really good. And I am a little bit afraid that it will go back when she comes back outside, but I cannot keep her in the basement the whole time. And with it being warmer now, I have been taking her outside through the daytime, and at night I was taking her back. But tonight I'm going to let her go back into the coop with their sisters and with Chris, and I'm hoping that she'll be okay and not be grounded again in the basement for a long time. But she's doing really good. The incision healed, and she's a little spunky little girl now, and she's quite ready. Let's see what's going to happen. We'll go ahead and let her out and integrate back with the other chickens. Quit picking on the chickens. What are you doing, girlfriend? You need to get out of there. You're going to get all tangled up. You're going to get all tangled up. Come on, get out of there. Tut, tut, tut. Come on. Be nice. Come on. Are you just showing off again? You are, aren't you? Seriously, every time I get the camera, she starts showing off. That cat is crazy. Come on. They're all happy to be back outside and roaming around. So, Tutty. Come on, quit. Quit it. You silly kitty. Reba, what is she doing? She's been a rascal, ain't she? Tut, stop it. Stop. What are you doing? You are so silly. Do not pick on Reba. Do not pick on Reba. She's being a nice girl. Alright, come on, let's go see. We're going to let Nugget out. Alright, girlfriend. We're going to let you back outside. Come on, baby. Come on. You rascal. Come on, Nugget. You can come back out. Come on, girlfriend. Come on, you can come out. This is a little bit embarrassing for me because I did all the things right, and I got hit twice, big times. And the other morning when I came into the coop, I just had a funny feeling. So Snow, she was sitting on the roost and just looked really, really droopy and would not move. So I thought she's probably egg bound again. So I picked her up, and it was really cold outside when we had that really cold weather coming through, and I went ahead and brought her in thinking that she was egg bound. So I brought her in, and I went ahead and put her in. So I brought her in, and bless you, and kept an eye on her and make sure she was okay, massaged her belly, trying to, loosen that ache around so it will come out so she can lay it. Well, I have been doing this for a while in the past too, and it always worked so she passed the egg. Well, she was not passing the egg. She was barely eating. She was barely drinking. So I went ahead and I gave her a warm Epsom salt bath and let her soak for almost 45 minutes, and she just stayed there and totally, she wouldn't move. She felt, soda feels good. Anyway, but I was kind of hoping, you know, after that I will, you know, be okay. She'll be able to lay that egg. Well, the next morning, that evening after I got her out, I held her for the longest time, and I noticed something on her. And then the next morning, she was still not egg bound. So I went ahead and, you know what, I can't do nothing for her. She needs some help. So I took her to the vet, and yeah, I don't know how to say it, but she wasn't egg bound. They did an x-ray on her, and it didn't show nothing wrong with her being egg bound. I said, okay, what is it? So they done some tests on her, and finding out she had a slight case of coccidia. And I said, what is that? And I said, well, that's something, it actually is very contagious. And I said, well, great. And you know, I said, what can I do to help her with? So they gave me medicine for her to give her. And she been taking the medicine for a couple days now, and some antibiotic for her stomach. They checked her also for other tests and everything, but they all came back fine. I was very concerned. I said, well, is that contagious? And they said, yes. So what I had to do, I had to treat the whole flock. That means getting the stuff. I got a Tractor Supply, and I went ahead and put that in the water for the next few days, and I seemed to do much better. Nugget was doing great, and she was also in the basement with Snow, and giving each other company, and in their own little, you know, in the dog crates. And she was actually doing real good, and she had to be on medicine too. But since I had her in her, I could treat her by itself downstairs in the basement. So that's what I've done. And she was actually doing real good, and she had to be on medicine too. But since I had her in her, I could treat her by itself downstairs in the basement. So that's what I've done. And believe it or not, but she laid an egg for the first time that I know of after being caught, you know, the impact crop and all that stuff, never feeling well. She laid her first egg. I was so proud of her. I said, good girl, you know, I'm so excited for her. But we could not eat the egg because she was still on that medication that you cannot eat the eggs. Well, that day I went ahead and afternoon, I went ahead and took her outside, because she's been out in the basement for a while, and she was ready to get back outside. So when I found out while I was at the vet, here it comes. That's really embarrassing, but it's the truth, and this is what happened, and I got away with it for all these years, never had a problem with, but it happened. So here it is. I have found out that Snow had lice on her. I thought, no, what did I do wrong? How did that happen? Well, this can happen in so many ways, and it's not really my fault. The straw in the run was moist. It rained a lot, and we were out of town, and you know, it's just, things just happen. Other critters come in the yard, and they can bring it. And because I have been treating them with diatomaceous earth, I cleaned the coop, I, you know, cleaned the run area. I did everything what I can to prevent having them getting lice. Well, it happened. So I got the spray, Tractor Supply, to treat them, and also I went ahead and got the powder. It's for parasites. And since I knew what it was now, I could, you know, specific treat it for that kind of problem. So what I've done is I went around, since it still was so cold outside, I went around, I sprayed the roost with a spray. I put powder on the roost, I rubbed it in. I've, you know, powdered the whole area, but I kept it away from the water and the food. And then some in the nesting boxes, and I went like crazy in the chicken run. Because at that time, they were not coming outside, they stayed in there. So I thought, well, if I put the powder inside the run, I can protect them from, you know, give them the extra protection that they need, and roll around and take dust bath and everything in the run. So I went ahead and I shook out that stuff everywhere, and I gave it a good coating. And I said, okay, this is going to take care of it. All right, it's working, because when I took her to the vet, and I said, can you please see what this is, this itty bitty thing on her? And because I couldn't make it out. I mean, I knew it was mites. So I went ahead and, asked her if she could put it under the microscope and see what it was. And it was lice. Yeah, not happy. So here I was with a sick chicken that was not feeling well, one getting over it, a impact crop that had surgery, and also stayed at the vet for a week while we're gone to the tractor show, and she was doing great there. But she was happy when I came home, but then finding out that they had lice and coccidia. I said, that's a double whammy. What can I do to prevent this? And there's really, you can't, because things will happen. Your chickens can get sick. All you can do is keep preventing, do the things right. Keep their coop clean. Treat them and give them a healthy, clean environment if you can. And yeah, it was a shock. I really still don't understand how they all got it, but I'm treating them, and the stuff that I'm using, there's two different kind of ways you can treat coccidia. And is that one is you put it in their food, in their water, they could drink it. And then also you can give them a different kind of medicine, but you cannot eat their eggs for almost 2 weeks. So, but I went ahead and I chose the liquid to put in that water. And so far they're doing good. And with all the, the treatment, the powder and the spray that I've been putting on them for the lice problem, it seems to work. They're doing much better. I know it sounds gross, but their poop is looking much better. And, just do what you can to help your chickens to get better and healthier. And it's not easy sometimes, but, you do what you can. Don't you, baby girl? They're all eating Nuggets food behind me. What are y'all doing? So with Nugget, also what I've done, I watered down her food just to her feet, and I made it more watery so she was able to eat it better, and it didn't stuck in her crop. So that was doing a real good job. But then she got to the point, I want something else. So I added a little bit mealworms to it each meal for her. And hey, stop it, stop. We're not fighting. No, ma'am, no. Come here. You stop fighting too. So, I did what I can to help her, and she's healed up better. Now I'm hoping that Snow would get better, and she's still not eating, barely, and she's barely drinking. But she's still got to be on medicine for 4 more days, and if she's not any better, I'm going to have to take her to the vet. But 3 chickens in 1 month, it can get pretty expensive. You need to quit fighting with your sister. Is that her starting to fight? Is she starting to fight? Or was it you? Alright. Be nice, okay? Here you go. Are you eating Nuggets food? You're not supposed to. What, baby? What, Bubba? Hi. What are you doing? Are you rolling around my net again? I thought we were over this now. You need to stop doing that. You're going to tear up my net. Teddy? No, ma'am. What has gotten into you? You're not supposed to mess with the chickens, and you normally don't do. What's wrong with you? Or are you just doing it because you just can? What, Bubba? So the next thing I have to do is I'm going to have to get the little tractor over here, and I'm going to completely take all the hay that's in the run and still kind of damp from all that rain. I'm going to take it all out and totally, you know, powder the whole ground up with everything that I can, be covered with it, with the powder for the fleece and everything, and then start pretty much fresh. Somebody's ready to lay an egg. What do you think? Yeah. So I need some mama time. Okay, stop. You're probably also wondering that your animals can get that too, coccidia. Well, it is very contagious, but our cats and dogs getting their treatment, their flea medicine, all the stuff that they're needing, health checkups and everything, so they're really healthy, so I'm not worried about that. And in the near future, you know, I'm just going to have to keep a closer eye on my chickens, and it's just pretty much snuck up on me. And the case, you know, it was not a bad case yet, but it could have been. So, you know, I caught it pretty early. Have you ever experienced this? I mean, what did you do when you found out you had coccidia and lice at the same time? If you ever had it all at the same time. But I will definitely give it more closer attention in the future. I will put stuff down that will prevent additional for, you know, preventing getting parasites to get on my chickens and just to keep them healthier. Also, I went ahead and stopped putting the shavings here in the flower beds for my garden because I'm actually put in a different area where the chickens cannot get to it and the cats as much, and they don't worry about it. It's, you know, I don't have to worry about it so much. But all the stuff in the background, all this is going to get tilled up into the ground, and I'm going to put zinnia seeds and sunflower seeds out for the chickens. So I'm planning also to start my garden here very soon. I should get to the greenhouse and get started because I'm not going to do anything here. But I'm planning on growing a garden for my chickens too, so I have the fresh food for them to give, and I don't have to go in the grocery store and get them. But you know, love you babies. See what they have laid today, if they got any eggs. So we'll see. Oh, there's quite a few here. Let's see. I got 3 in here. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There you go. Let's see if Nugget laid an egg this morning. Like I said, I was so proud of her. The coop, I powdered a whole roost and everything inside it, on the shavings everywhere. I put that powder down, and I'm gonna, after I get it done, I add additional. Also, I'm gonna add on diatomaceous earth with the powder just to prevent it extra. They are loving this nice weather. I can say I do too. But let's go see if Nugget laid an egg today. I kept her in the run, so here in the enclosure, so I could keep her safe from the other chickens and for her to get used to it again. So let's see. Oh, look at there. There's 1 egg, but it does not look like hers. And maybe it is. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. And that's one of her eggs. Look at my girl. It's not as dark like the one the other day. So, and I just put her in here, so. And I also put powder in here and shavings for protection for the, there you can see back there is a little powder on the wall for protection from lice. So, looking for bugs. What are you doing, Nugget? Are you looking for bugs? Huh? You happy to be back outside? Tonight you're going to stay outside in the coop, but you're not going to get to go back inside in the basement. No, you're not get to go in the basement tonight. You're going to stay outside. So the only reason I know this is Nugget is because around her neck she has some light brown coloring, and the other one don't have that. So I know for sure that's her because she's the only one who has that. So, but she seems pretty happy though. She seems very happy to be back outside and scratch around. I see you. I see you. You're such a troublemaker. Okay, let's go put that water back into the run. I had it out here. I dumped the rainwater out, and I put the bowl with the medicine out here for them to drink. So I'm going to bring it back in here. There you go. So, yes, you still can feel the moisture in the straw. So I'm going to take all this out, give it all a good deep cleaning, and clean everything up, and then start fresh, and also pretty much start over with the dust bath and add stuff to it and clean up. And their heated water bowl. Let's see. I'm just gonna let that sit here and does those things. So what are you doing? You are covered in grass. You better shake that off before you go back inside. Yes, ma'am. Up there. Merlin is up there. What are you doing? You gonna get in trouble? I really debate on talking about this, but you know, it's about learning, and my chickens are not perfect, and they're still gonna get sick. They're going to get parasites, but all I can do is hopefully prevent for them to get sick. So, in picking up diseases. So that's all we really can do. Come here. Come here. She is getting so old. You are so filthy. Come here. Let me shake you off. Come here. She said, nope, I'm going to stay like that, covered up. Poor thing. Her mind says, I want to do it, but her body's just not doing it. So we don't know how much longer she's going to be around us, but she is putting up a fight, that's for sure. If you can see way back there in that corner, they find a little spot to do dust bath. Like, you know, I have other areas that I can take a bath in, but no, they choose to go from right there. Here she goes again. Teddy, really? Are you going to do this every time I'm going to film? You need to get down. Come on. Come on. Get down from there. This is not for Teddy proof. Come on. Crazy cat. She's one crazy kitty. No, with me talking about this, and hopefully this will help somebody else, and to learn, you know, to be observant about your chicken. Check their feathers, and I'll check them many times to make sure they had no critters crawling on them, but somehow I missed those, and now at least I know what it is, and I can treat them that way. And I'll show you here in the picture in a minute, like here on the side, what kind of powder I used, and all that I've gotten from the vet told me to get for coccidia. Also another picture right up here. Be aware of what you do around your chickens, how you take care of them, and just kind of keep an eye on your flock closely when you get a chance. And when you're out there petting them, I know that a lot of y'all go do, and go through the skin on their feathers just to see there's nothing, you know, sneaking up on you. What are you doing, girlfriend? Are you taking the dust bath in that wet dirt? Really? And I thought here for a minute you were digging to China. That is not a good dust bath right here. You need to go over there in the other area where you can take a better bath. Are you hiding? I still see you. Yes, I do. I still see you. You're trying to be camouflaged. And he's one tough kitty, I have to say that. So he's just... expanding his horizon and jumping down on things now and getting brave, and actually uses his back legs to jump up on it now. Not like a normal cat, but you know, he's still handicapped, but he is trying. He's not giving up that easily. And he likes his squeezies. Don't you, Bubba? Yeah. Here we go. What's he doing? She's going to try to get a bird. We're not perfect. We're learning. And like I said, I hope this video helped somebody else. And learn from others. If you don't know something about your chickens, try and get some information about it. If you're not sure, if you know, if there's something crawling them and you're not sure what it is, ask a friend, or you know, bring a sample to the vet and they can go take it under the microscope and tell you exactly what it is, so you can actually treat the problem. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for warm weather, and I know the chickens are too. I hope y'all got something out of this video, and I hope to see y'all next video. God bless y'all. Bye.